Wendy, what made you want to become a foster parent?
Well, Kelly, um, two things. One, we were hoping to be able to adopt a child eventually, and two, we also wanted to help children.
How long did the process take from start to finish to become a foster parent?
I would say it probably took about a year from start to finish. There's a lot of paperwork and a lot of stuff to do.
So that's a long time.
It's a long time, yep.
So how long have you been a foster parent for?
We have been licensed for, it'll be 2 years in January, so a little over a year and a half.
2 years. How many children have you been responsible for since you became a foster parent?
We have had 4 children that have come through our house so far.
Was Landon one of your?
Landon was the first one, and
okay.
he stayed. So.
All right. What kind of positive or negative experiences can you remember that impacted you the most?
Well, positively, I guess you feel like you're helping children. There's a lot of kids out there that really need help, who have difficulties in their families, and so you really feel like you're helping children out a lot. Negatively, probably would say that it's a lot of work, and you don't always feel like your family is first. You a lot of times feel like the foster family kind of comes before your family, and that makes things difficult sometimes. You know, dealing with your children and your home life and everything. So
Right. So, that kind of going off of that, so your life has changed a lot than being a foster parent?
yes, it has.
Yeah.
Especially right now, we have 2 little boys that are living with us, and they've been with us for about 4 months. So it changes your whole life.
Right.
Everything kind of revolves around the kids and what they can do, and dealing with parenting time and all that kind of stuff.
Have any of the children under your care have any development delays?
Actually, the little boy that we are taking care of now has several delays. He was in a body cast for about 6 weeks. He had hip dysplasia, but he also possibly has some other problems. We're not really sure. We're kind of getting an assessment of that right now, so we'll kind of know a little bit more later on.
And have you had to deal with any of these?
Well, the body cast was, interesting, so we had to do that. Plus, if he gets an assessment and they do find out that there are some problems, then we'll have therapists or, those kind of things that might come to the house, or we might have to take him to appointments.
Right. Have you built any relationships with the biological parents?
In this case, we do see the biological parents, the little boys that we have now. It's a friendly relationship, but not overly friendly, I would guess. It's, kind of an awkward relationship because, you've got her children, so she probably resents you to some extent. But then again, she also appreciates that you're taking good care of them, so it's kind of an interesting relationship to have.
Mm-hmm. And finally, have you had any difficulty giving back the children?
Well, the first one, no, because we ended up adopting him.
Mm-hmm.
Another little boy we had, we knew it was a short term, so I would say no. But in this case, the little boys are probably going to end up being with us for 6 or 7 months, so it could be interesting, when the time comes for them to go home.
Right.
It might be a little difficult.
All right. Thank you, Wendy.
You're welcome.